And Crime Stoppers of York Region has just provided an update in the fight against auto theft. And right now, for more on that, we're going to talk to CP24's Beatrice Vaisman, who is live there. Hey, Beatrice.
Hey, Bakari, we're live at York Regional Police Headquarters, where they've put out 5 of the most wanted when it comes to auto thefts in this particular region. But these 5 people, police allege, have been responsible for auto thefts right across the broader GTA. Let's bring in Detective Sergeant Pat Smythe with York Regional Police Auto Car Theft Unit. Could you talk about how things have changed since you've joined the unit even just a few years ago, Detective Sergeant?
Sure. I came into the unit in would have been 2018, and on average we were probably losing about 800 cars a year. And this year we're around 5,000 cars we've lost a year. So that just tells you the current climate that we're in is just increasing all the time.
It certainly seems like something that we're talking more and more about, and just in the last year, in 2023, it was really a prevalent issue, and then even the violent version of carjackings. Can you talk about how much more brazen some of these criminals have become? And I was struck by the sheer age of them, 3 of them around 20 years old, including a young woman.
That's correct. Quite often, depending on what the role the individual takes within the crew or the theft crew or whatever we want to refer to them as, if it's from a pure vehicle theft, we see them as low as 15, 16 that are driving vehicles back to Montreal or taking them locally. And from brazenness, it depends on what you're looking at. Like if we're talking about carjackings, yes, very brazen. If we're talking about purely from a car theft aspect, it could be like it could only take them 18 to 20 seconds to steal a car, and they're doing it in the middle of the night when no one's around. So it's very quick, very simple for them due to technology.
How are 15, 16, 20-year-olds, getting into this industry, becoming criminals who are stealing cars? And again, women typically in the past were not part of these larger rings, but now it seems that's becoming more common.
It's very profitable, very, very profitable, depending on what I don't want to call it a rank structure, but depending on where you are within your crew. Some of the higher end vehicles, they're being paid $20,000 to steal them, like a Range Rover. $20,000 cash to steal a vehicle, and then it goes down from there. So if you are, say, a driver of a vehicle, you might be getting $500 or $1,000 just only to drive the vehicle back to Montreal. If you're the actual one that stole the vehicle, $20,000. So that's why they're doing it. And the penalty that comes as a result of that is so minor that that's what needs to change with us, is the appetite to prosecute within our courts, because it's looked at as just a property crime, and 2, it's the sentence that comes with it. It's so minor. Like the U.S. doesn't have the same problem we have, because they have their 3-strike policy, where if they get caught multiple times, then they go to jail for life. Where there were times where we've had the same people arrested multiple times within just a project over a couple of months.
How difficult is that for you as an investigator? Because your job is to locate them, charge them, essentially take them through the court process, and then once they're there, if they get a slap on the wrist, they're back out there recommitting the same crimes. What would you like to see happen, Detective Sergeant?
Well, first is that appetite to prosecute. I understand the fact that I'm a big picture guy. I do understand that there's only so much court space, and if we take away from a violent crime being prosecuted, then to prosecute a property crime. However, as you can see, we're almost at an epidemic level with the amount of vehicles that we're losing. First off, so I'd like to see them prosecute. So if that's maybe the hiring of more judges and prosecutors and finding more court space to be able to prosecute that. And the second is a stronger sentence. You need that sentence to deter people from wanting to do this.
Detective Sergeant, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you. And so certainly Crime Stoppers relies on people like our audience watching us at home, Bakari, to call in tips and really to be more aware about protecting themselves when it comes to car theft specifically, and the protection of the car key fobs as well, Bakari.
All right, live in York Region, CP24's Beatrice Vaisman. Thank you.